Hey guys, welcome to Love My Body Fit, the channel to keep you healthy and happy. Today we're going to do a nice yoga session, so when you're ready, come join me on your mat. So first we're just going to start in a sitting position. If you notice that your knees are lifting up a lot or that you're bending, crunching your back, if you have a block, you can put it under your butt and sit on it. If you don't have a block though, you can maybe grab a book or a cushion or just something to lift those sitting bones up. So just find a comfortable position for yourself. And we're going to take a few seconds here before we start our practice. And while we do this, we're going to try and relax our whole body while keeping a nice elongated straight spine. And you're going to feel like if somebody's gently pulling you from a rope on the top of your head, straightening out your spine while completely relaxing your shoulders, your legs, your arms. Breathing in, feeling your belly, your chest expand. And breathing out, letting it all go. Breathing through your nose, first to your belly, slowly expanding onto your chest. And breathe out through your mouth. Let it all out. And if you feel any tension in your body, just be aware. Maybe you want to move a little bit around to try and fix it, explore it a little bit. But from there, come in a still position again. And try to be as still as possible. If it's still hover tight or it feels bothersome, maybe you want to give it a little rub. Give it some love. See what feels good. And when you're back to still sitting position, try to focus fully on your breathing, letting all other thoughts flow away, knowing they're not necessary to be in your head right now. And gently feel how your breath depthens, elongates a little bit as your full focus is on it and you're relaxing more and more. Okay, before we start, we're going to do one breathing exercise together. So we're going to breathe in for 4, keep it for 4, and breathe out for 6. So get ready to breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. And try to breathe out for 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. And breathe out. One more time. Hold it. And breathe back out. Take one deep breath in and let it all go. From here, we lift up our right hand, extend it up and to the back, down. Left hand extend up and stretch to the back and down. Both hands breathe in, extend and drop them out to the side. One more time, breathe in. And from here, we're just going to drop it down to our right. Try to keep your shoulder in line with your hip. Keep reaching out with your upper hand, and if you can, relax a little bit deeper down to the ground, keeping both your sitting bones on your mat. Okay, slowly circle forward to the middle and curling your shoulders first. Rise up, breathing in, lifting up our hands, and as you breathe out, we're gonna drop it to the left. Your shoulders are stacked upon each other, in line with your hips. And circle it to the front. And slowly lift up, vertebrae by vertebrae, curling back up to a straight sitting position. From here, we're going to rotate our shoulders back and to the front. Breathe in one more time, arms come to the side and up. And breathe out, twist to your right. Try to keep your shoulders in one line, same height. Breathing in, back to the center. And breathe out the other way. Twisting with our chest towards the left. Making sure our neck is in line with our spine. And gently come back to the middle. Alright, from here, we're going to get on all fours. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. And we're going to breathe in. Open up fully, chest is open, looking up. And breathe out. Curl our spine, round our back completely. Tucking in our toes, breathing in. And breathing out, chin to our chest, release your toes down, curl your back. Breathing in, tuck the toes. And breathing out, rounding the back, relaxing your feet. One more time, breathing in, open your chest, open your heart center. Shoulder blades together. And breathe out, round your back. From here, keeping our back nice and round, we're going to push to a sitting position. So it's a child's pose with our rounded back. Put our elbows down, and as we breathe in, we're going to slide our chest onto the ground, all the way to all fours, opening our chest to the front. Breathing out, curling our back, gently pushing back to our feet. Keeping our back rounded. As we breathe in, dropping our elbows, chest goes towards the ground, up to the front, and extend into our cow pose. One more time, breathing out, curl it all the way back, and come front. From here, we're going to try and create a neutral spine. So you can play around a little bit where that is. From the neutral spine, we're going to tuck in our toes and see if you can lift up and hold it here for a few moments. So your knees are off the ground. And you just hold it here in neutral pose. Make sure your neck is in line with your spine so you're not dropping it down. We're going to hold it a little bit more for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your knees down. And round your back. Breathing in, dropping your belly down. Chest opens up. And back to neutral. Tucking in your toes. Lifting up your knees again. Strong pushes from the ground. Make sure you don't overextend your elbows, but you bend them a little bit. And from here, we're gonna find our balance. And reach out our right arm to the front. If you can, extend the left foot back. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly put your arm and leg back and drop your knees down. Breathing in, opening the chest, and breathing out, rounding our spine. All right, back to neutral. One more time, the other side. Hands on the shoulders. Tuck your toes in, Lift the knees up. Okay. Left arm extends. And if you can, right foot goes to the back. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently back down. From here, we're going to sit back into child's pose. Putting our head down. Next, when you breathe out, you can drop your right hip towards the ground and bring your arms to the left. Stretch it out here. Slowly come back to the center. Keep it here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, you can drop your left hip to the ground, reaching with your arms to the right. Stay here for a few moments. And gently come to the front. Breathing in, curling up vertebrae by vertebrae to same position. Opening up our arms and breathe out. Push forward. Breathing in, open up our arms, tuck our toes in. And as you breathe out, we're going to try and come up to standing position. We're going to walk it to the front of our mat. And you put your toes together or a little bit apart, see what feels good. Hips, feet are in line with your hips or a bit closer. Standing nice and straight, tailbones slightly tucked in, shoulders relaxed. Think about a gentle rope on top of our head. Breathe in, rise up all the way, lean slightly to the back, and breathe out. Gently fold forward. And relax it here for a few moments. Breathe in, lift up straight to tabletop position. Keeping your hands on the ground or on your shins. Straightening out the spine. Neck in line with your spine. And breathe out. Fold over. Step your right foot back. Knee comes down to the ground. As you're breathing in, you're going to lift up your arms. As you breathe out, you're going to try and sink a little bit deeper. But make sure you don't just sink in all the way. You keep that strength from both legs kind of pulling away from each other. Breathe in. Grab with your right hand your left wrist. And as you breathe out, extend it to the left a little bit. And if you want a little bit more, you can even put your right hand down and keep curling towards the left. Make sure you're towards the right, sorry. We're going to the right. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. All right. Slowly come up. And from here, we're going to put our hands down. Step our right foot back to the front. Breathe in, straighten out our spine. Tabletop position. And breathe out. Fold over. Breathe in. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Lean slightly back. And breathe out. Hands in front of heart center. Take a moment here to see how our body feels. All right, breathing in, arms come up, lean slightly back, and breathe out, fold over, completely relaxed. Breathing in, tabletop, straighten out your spine, push your hips back, shoulders away from your ears, and breathe out, relax fully, left foot steps back as far as you can. Bring your knee down, and as you breathe in, bring your arms back up, relaxing your shoulders. See if you can sink a little bit deeper by keeping an active pose, not letting it all just sink down. Being nice for your knee. And as you breathe in, your left hand grabs your right wrist. And when you breathe out, see if you can lean a little bit towards the left. And if this feels good and you want a little bit more, you can put your left arm down and lean a little bit further, making sure your knee doesn't fall in, but keep straight above your ankle. Wish towards the front and slowly come back up. Hands down. Step onto your toe and step your left foot back with your right foot at the front of the mat. Fully relax, breathe out. And as you breathe in, tabletop, straighten out your spine. Breathe out, relax. Breathing in, root to rise, coming all the way up. And as you breathe out, hands in front of your heart center. Taking a moment here to acknowledge any sensations in our body. From here, slowly feel your weight transferring to your left leg. If it feels good, lift up your right knee all the way to your chest. Otherwise, just lift it up to where it feels good. And from here, we're going to gently open it to the side, opening our hip. See if you can grab your finger or your toe and extend your leg as far as you can. You can straighten it out all the way. This is as far as I can go today. Okay, slowly come back and see if you can put your right foot on your left thigh. If this is too difficult, keep it a little bit lower, but make sure you don't put it on your knee. Okay, finding your balance, a strong step with your left foot, feeling your body rise from the ground. Breathing in, rise up your arms, feel the energy coming from Mother Earth as well through your crown, connecting throughout your body. Relaxing your shoulders. And if you're having trouble keeping balance, just try to look at a point at a wall. Feel the energy, the light, loving energy spreading to your body, reaching through every cell. Breathing in, arms rise up and breathe out. Let them fall down. One more time. And as your arms fall down, you can slowly move your right leg back to the ground. Shake it out a little bit if you want to in between. And come back to standing position. Shoulders relaxed, pelvis slightly tucked to the front. Hands in front of heart center. Feel the loving energy circulate around your heart, spreading from there on. And slowly notice your right foot sinking more and more into the mat. And your left foot lifting up. Bring your knee as high as you can. Give it a nice stretch. And from here, just open up your hip, bring it to the side. And if you want a little bit more, grab your toe and see how far you can straighten it out on this side. Make sure your hip doesn't fall out to the side. Strong pull from your right leg. Slowly bring it back and see where you can put it on your thigh. Make sure again it's not on your knee. Don't let your hip drop to the side. Strong, erect stance from the ground. And see if it feels good to bring your arms up while completely relaxing your shoulders. And feel your power as you're standing there strong and balanced. Enjoying this moment of peace, serenity, and strength. And if you fall at any point, don't worry, it happens to the best of us. And just slowly come back into your stance. Breathing in, arms come up. And circle back down as you breathe out. One more time. And gently bring them down. And bring your left leg back to the ground. If you want to, shake your legs out a little bit. From here, we're going to open up our legs. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, open our knees to the side. Maybe you want to make your stance a little bit wider so your knees don't fall over your toes. Bodies keep above your ankles and sink as low as we can. Arms go straight to the side, shoulders relaxed. Rotate your arms slowly to the back. And little circles to the front. Keeping your stance deep. Breathing in. Rise up. And breathe out. Arms come down. Elbows come shoulder height. Hands above your elbows. Breathe in. Rise up. And breathe out. Hold down. Shoulder blades together. Opening your chest. Rise up. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and see if you can sink a little bit lower. Breathing in. Rise up tall. And while keeping tall, you're going to start bending towards the front. You can scoot your toes so they're pointing into the front. And keep extending your hands forward. Try to keep your spine on the height of your hips. And reach to the front. Push your hips back at the same time. Micro bending your knees if you feel any tension there. And next time you breathe out, you're gonna let yourself fold over forward. You're gonna have to keep your spine all the way straight, but don't try to curl your shoulders. So just relax it out and try to keep it elongated. From here, we can do little bounces, maybe side to side. See what feels good. You can join me. 2 little waves from the right to the left. Going from one leg to the other in a waving motion. You can start and bring your knees into the motion. Bending your right knee as you go to the right and bending your left knee as you go to the left. You can stay here if it feels good. Slowly bring your upper body to the front, lifting it up a little bit. Maybe rising up a little bit more or keeping down low. See what feels good. Alright, next time you bend your right knee, we're going to stay there and drop a little bit lower, scooching our left foot out as far as we can and drop down to the floor, lifting up our chest and putting our hands in front of our heart center. From here you can sit gently down, left foot keeps extended. And right foot comes in to your left thigh. We're gonna breathe in. And as we're pulling our left leg back, so with our heel, we're just kind of trying to pull it back towards our hip. We're gonna bring our belly closer to our thigh. Again, here, so your spine doesn't have to be completely erect, but try not to curl your chest, your collarbone towards your leg, but focusing mentally on bringing your belly closer. See if it feels good to put your hands on the ground, on your knee, your shin, or your ankle. from here, relax all the way, dropping your head down. Trying to keep your left knee straight, but if that's too hard, you can always bend it. Slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're gonna breathe in, extend our right hand to the side, and then twist towards our left leg and sink in deeper down. So we're gonna put our right hand on the outside of our left leg and see if we can get a little bit deeper, giving our whole side a nice stretch. If you want to make the stretch a little bit bigger, you can turn the palm of your hand towards your left foot. And your left arm can just relax wherever comfortable. I like to just put my elbow and hand down like this onto the ground. Slowly come up. Put your hands behind your butt. Your left foot points towards the floor. Toes go towards the floor, and see if you can lift up. Bringing your right knee to the ground. And extending with your left arm up. Circle it back down. From the top of your body, all the way to the side, towards your foot. And rise up back to the rock pose, lifting up. And breathe out slowly, graze the ground. All the way from the front to the side, towards your foot. And come back to sitting position. Breathe in. Straighten out, and as you breathe out, see if you can lower down a little bit diagonally. Again, belly comes to the ground. Trying to keep our sitting bones onto the ground. From here you can enter little Sphinx pose with your elbows under your shoulders, extending your neck out. If that's too much for your back or your shoulders, you can just relax your head completely. So this position is a little bit safer here, but if you want a little bit more of a bigger stretch, you can always extend your neck out. Make sure you're pulling your shoulders back, but you're not jerking anything in your body. You're doing gently, while being in close contact to see what your body needs today. Okay, slowly come up. Feet together in the middle. And flap your knees onto the ground. All right, great job. From here, we're gonna step our right leg out. Left leg comes in front of our hip, and from here, we're gonna see if you can lift up a little bit. See what feels good. Maybe you have to come a little bit higher. And we're gonna lift our right toes up and sit down towards our left hip. See if you can open up our chest. Hands in front of heart center. And slowly sit back down. Putting our left foot on our right thigh. Right hip comes back, heel comes towards the body, breathing in and trying to bring our belly down. Well, keeping our spine more or less straight. Again, you don't have to keep it straight all the way, but just try to keep it elongated, focusing on your belly, coming closer to your thigh. Putting your hands on the side, onto your knee, your shins, or your toes. Just see whatever feels good. And keep breathing deeply in and out. Breathing in a little bit deeper. And breathe out, fold over all the way. Keep pulling your right heel towards your body. And see if you want to bend your knee a little bit. Breathing in, lifting up vertebrae by vertebrae. And breathe out, relax your shoulders, keeping a straight spine. Breathing in, left hand opens up to the side. And as you breathe out, bring it forward and to the outside of your right foot. Keeping both your sitting bones into the ground. Stretching out that side body. If you want a little bit more, turn the palm of your head towards your foot. You can always try and go a little bit closer to the ground. With your belly towards your upper thigh or your thigh. Slowly lifting back up. Left hand goes behind your left hip. Right toes point towards the ground. And come up. Stretching out your right hand. Pushing from your left knee, your left shin, foot, up. Hips and shoulders go high up. Opening your belly up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, bring your hands slowly down to the ground on top of your head. Slide it to the ground, to the side of your body, and towards your foot. And from there, slowly bring it back up to the starting position. And curl it over the floor one more time. Okay, stay here in the sitting position. Breathing in, straightening out our spine. And as you breathe out, see if you can drop down a little bit lower to the ground. Again here, if it feels good, you can just stay in a Sphinx pose. Elbows under your shoulders, chest is opening up, spine elongating. Or if that's too much or feels awkward anywhere in your back, shoulders or neck, you can just relax your head down. Or bring your belly to the front. Slowly rise up, and this time we're going to open up our left leg to the side. Bring your our legs out as wide as you can, lifting our toes up. And from here, try to keep a nice straight spine. If that's too hard, you can bring your legs closer together. And if you want, you can put your hands in the back to try and push yourself up a little bit. If this is fairly easy and you feel very comfortable in this position, you can see if you want to take it a little step further by twisting your hips, your pelvis towards the front, keeping your toes up and lowering down. If you feel an awkward pain under your knees, you can try and bend them a little bit or just put your legs a little bit closer. You know, practice makes perfect. You'll be able to put them further apart with time, but just be patient with your body and take it slow. Okay, so we're going to twist it to the front a little bit. Walking your arms out And see if you want to take it a little bit further. If it feels good, you can keep walking it out little by little. Taking deep breaths in and out, finding relaxation in this challenging pose. Know that even when things get hard or challenging, you can keep your peace just by being conscious of your mind and your thoughts. This is a good way to practice it. So see what thoughts are running through your head right now. Just notice. And surround them with love. And if you want to, you can drop your head down a little bit. Right, slowly walk it back. From here, left arm lifts up and right arm slides over your right leg. Left armpit opens towards the ceiling and see how low you can sink it down to the side. Slowly come up. Next time you breathe in, right arm comes up, armpit toe opens towards the ceiling, and as you breathe out, left hand slides over your leg towards your foot, dropping it down to the side. And slowly come back up. Alright, great job. Come onto your back. We're gonna curl down vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly releasing down. And from here, we're gonna lift up our right leg. Left leg goes straight to the ground. And while keeping both our hips on the ground, we're gonna see how far we can bring our right leg to the front. So if this is all you can do, that's perfect. Just keep relaxing your hips down to the ground. And if you want, you can micro bend your knee a little bit. So just see where you want to grab your leg. The higher it is, the deeper you can do the stretch. And gently pull with your hands towards your head. Bending our right knee. And we're going to put our right foot onto our left knee, which we bring up towards our body. From here, see if you can push your right knee to the side as you bring your left knee in, and see if you can lift up, put your arms or hands around your left leg and sink back down into the ground. Bring your left leg and your right foot closer towards your chest. Making sure at the same time, and you can do this with your hand, right knee goes slightly away from your body. Alright, from here, we're going to slide our right knee into the middle, put our left knee on top. Feet go to the outside, tucking our chin, lift up. See if you can grab your legs, and from here, lower back down onto the floor. If this is not enough, you can also grab your feet. And see if you can put your shoulders down all the way, and keep pulling your feet towards your shoulders. While relaxing your shoulders at the same time. next time we breathe out. Put both feet on the ground, shake it out a little bit. Right leg goes down straight, left leg goes up. And here as well, try to keep both your sitting bones relaxing towards the ground. Shoulders sinking into the ground. And try to keep your left leg as straight as possible. If you want a little bit more, breathe in, rise up and breathe out. Drop your shoulders back into the ground, bring your leg a little bit closer. No force, gentle improvements to go deeper. Bending our left knee, putting our left foot on our right knee, which will bring closer to our chest, trying to keep our left knee away from our body. So not letting it sink in towards your shoulder, but keeping it away. Again, with your hands, you can rise up if you need a little bit more space and put your leg closer to your chest. And if you notice that your left knee is dropping in, you can always keep it pushed out. Sinking your hips, your back, your shoulders, your neck, your head into the ground. Feel it sink in more and more with each breath. Alright, bring your left knee to the midline of your body, right knee on top. Lift up, feet to the sides if you want to grab your ankles or by your feet. And lower back down. If it feels good, bring your shoulders closer to the ground and pulling your feet, ankles forward towards your shoulders. Making sure both sitting bones stay sunk into the ground and you don't move your weight to one hip. Alright, from here, shake your feet out into the ground and lift both of your legs up. See if you can bring it a little bit closer to your chest. And next time you breathe out, open them up to the side as far wide as you can. If you want a bit more, you can extend your heels, bringing your toes towards your body. And roll side from side. Alright, bring your knees towards your shoulders. Hips open up, feet go above your knees. And you can grab your feet for a happy baby pose. Lower back keeps on the mat. Knees dropping to the side. Down towards the ground. And shoulders completely relaxed. Alright, Bring your feet together, lift up onto your elbows. Swing your legs side to side. From here, extend your legs out straight and see if you can walk your hands so they are next to your hips. Not all the way to your butt, but next to your hips. So elbows under your shoulders, and see if it feels good to gently bring your head back and look over your body. If it feels good, you can keep lowering your head until it touches the ground. My ponytail is a little bit in the way, but yay, here we go. Opening your chest up. So you wanna, if you touch the ground, you want it to be on the top of your head. Okay, from here, strong pushes into the ground with your forearms, tucking in your chin and lowering down. Lying down, knees into chest. Roll it side to side. Arms open up. Drop your knees to the right, look over at the left. Straightening your left leg out and see if you can touch it with your right hand on your knee, ankle, shin, or toe. Back to the middle slowly. And as you breathe out, follow your knees to the other side, looking over towards your opposite shoulder. Straightening out your top leg and see if you can grab it with your left hand. Feet together and come slowly back up. Knees into chest, curl it from left to right. And from here, we're just gonna lie down in whatever position is comfortable. Taking a deep breath in and releasing it through our mouth. 3 more times. And after you breathe out, just stay completely relaxed. Feel your body melting into the mat, into the ground. Relaxing your shoulders, your chest, your legs a little bit more. Come with your awareness to your body, the new energy floating through it. The peace you created within yourself. I'm gonna stay here for a few more breaths. So you can enjoy this moment. And decide to keep this feel good, this feeling of peace, easiness, flexibility you have within you for as long as possible. And even if you're not as flexible as you want it to be, just enjoy the process, the stretches, the after stretch feeling. Knowing that every time you work on it, you come a little bit closer towards the goal. Hands overhead. Reach your hands and feet away from your body. Reach them long, long, long. And knees into chest. Cover them with your arms. And roll to the right side. And when you're ready, slowly come up to sitting position. Breathing in deeply and out. Lifting up our arms, circling it out as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, slowly putting it in front of our heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed the class. And let me know if you have any tips or comments or questions. And yeah, keep on going with your practice. It's really worth the work you put into it. All right, I hope you have a lovely day in front of you and good luck on your journey. Bye-bye.